Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. Come spill the tea with us.
Yes.
I just kicked my tripod.
A little earthquake never hurt anybody.
No. Well, sometimes it does.
That's true. That's very true.
Okay, this is a juicy one. I
Okay, I'm
forgot I
ready for
had this
this.
one
Let's go.
saved. I dated a guy who lied his wife was dead with a brain tumor.
Oh, he even came up with a diagnosis. I like this guy.
Oh my god. And guys, when we laugh, we're not laughing because we're horrible people. It's just a nervous reaction and it was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, yeah. But it's also, nervous laughers over here.
I told the wife via email. She said that she doesn't want to get involved with her ex. He then continued to lie. I made an Insta profile with my pictures and him and my kids, and he convinced everyone and her friends that I'm an AI generated. I think she meant to say that I'm AI generated. Um,
Oh my god, this guy is so good. Like, what?
then her friends started trolling my personal Instagram and told me, aren't I AI generated? What to do?
Why are her friends, if they obviously believe she's AI generated, if they're commenting that on her photos? But like, are you fighting with the AI right now? Is that what you came to Instagram to do?
And then she just attached a picture of one of the ex wife's friends saying, aren't you AI generated? And her responding, you're kidding, right? Can't you see I have two kids? Not kidding. You should talk to Brandon. Well, apparently,
Oh,
Brandon is a compulsive liar.
he never lost his imagination as a kid. I got to give it to him. Like
I
AI. People are really, there's a new excuse for men. They're like, it's just AI. Why are you showing AI your dick?
oh man. And people could use that as an insult. Well, AI didn't do a very good job then.
Right? Damn.
But for him to say that his wife died and had a brain tumor, that's
That part.
horrible.
Oh my God. They have to be older. She emailed him.
She did email the wife. They have to be older.
That's crazy. She did what she had to do. She told the wife, but I mean,
But I understand. Well, okay, so ex-wife actually. It's not current wife, it's ex-wife. Because the ex-wife says she doesn't want to get involved with her ex. Don't blame
but why did
her.
he have to kill her with a brain tumor then?
I know, right? Why can't he just say like I used to be married, but now obviously we're not married anymore? I don't. Why do people have to make things weird?
Is that in with the older crowd? I'm a widow. Like, is that
I'm
is
a
that
yeah.
dating in your 50s and 60s? Yeah, my wife died of a brain tumor.
I am
It's a
actually
hot thing.
curious about how old they are. But
Yeah,
I feel like they can't be too old because her friends and like DM'd the girl.
that's true. Yeah, so I just thought of this. What if all she had, well, no, because I don't know. I'm just saying, what if all she had was the wife's email from like Facebook or something? But then why didn't
Yeah.
she just message her on Facebook? But I don't know.
Maybe she didn't want her to know her Facebook. I don't know.
That's very true. That's very true.
I can understand wanting to be private. I guess emails are, I mean,
Yeah, we don't know if this
it's
lady made a
impersonal.
new email to email the wife. She could have done that to
She could
stay
have done that, but emails
sharp.
are also not very personal, so I get that. But God, this Brandon, since we know
He's
his name now,
he's like, babe, it was AI. Why do you think she emailed you?
yeah, AI is just emailing you.
It's this new scam going around.
But since they're exes, to go back to like that relationship, I wonder why they broke up. Like, I wonder why they got divorced. Because if he's saying she's dead and has a brain tumor to some chick, what did he do in the marriage?
Oh yeah, and then also what doesn't make sense, they have to be exes that are still sleeping together, and she probably just wants no part of his drama, because why would he have to lie to the ex-wife and say that she's AI? Like, wouldn't you just be like, we're divorced?
I don't know.
Or maybe this guy just doesn't want to admit he's dating. I don't know. That's so weird.
I don't get why he would even tell his ex wife that she's AI generated. I guess because she emailed her? That's like the only
Yeah.
thing I could think of. So he's trying to cover his tracks.
Yeah, he's covering for something. There has to be still a relationship there somehow.
Yeah, there's gotta be something, right?
I would think. I mean, unless he's that afraid of his ex-wife, like what did he do to become an ex?
Yeah.
That he has to lie about his dating life to his
And for
ex-wife.
her to not even want anything to do with him at all.
And for her friends to troll,
Yeah.
girl, why are you telling your friends that
Talk to
he's dating
Brandon.
AI and stuff? Like, no. Okay,
Yeah.
Brandon, you and your wife are still I know it. Ex-wife, my bad.
I don't know. I don't get that vibe. I just maybe her friends are immature and they're like, I'm gonna message her, and she's just kind of like, whatever,
Maybe.
just keep me out of it.
But even okay, if I don't get the friends, I think it's just so funny to me because it's like I get it, you're trying to stick up for your friend and everything, but like, first of all, if you think this girl is AI, you're messaging an AI to argue with them. And even
Yeah.
if you don't think she's an AI, that's the like you suck at being a bully. You're just gonna go up to someone and be like, "Aren't you AI?" That is, I would not be insulted
That's
if someone
so
was like, "Aren't you
weird.
AI?" Like, do you think that my confidence level and my typing is that well? Like,
I think it's weird if that was their way of trying to get her to not be with Brandon, but then just come out and say, like, Brandon did this to his ex wife. Like, he's not a good
yeah,
guy. You should run for the hills. That's a
yeah.
better way to go about it.
I wonder if since she messaged the ex-wife, if she kind of wanted to get information about him, maybe, or something.
Maybe.
Like maybe she saw some red flags, or maybe she just like wanted to make sure their relationship was over. Or maybe she
Maybe.
just found out your ex-wife is not dead from a brain tumor, actually, and wanted to message. I'd want to message someone I thought was dead from a
God,
brain tumor and be
that's
like,
so
you know,
horrible. I hope he gets karma for that. I mean, that's just how could you? What if he manifests that and she actually does get a brain tumor?
yeah. And my thing is like, brain tumor is not the way to go. Why would you give her such a sad disease? Like, I don't
Oh.
know.
But we know this isn't the first time men have made up excuses. They've made up, oh, she died of this cancer, or,
Yeah.
like, we've
Yeah.
heard a few stories like that. So, God. Well, this next one is pretty entertaining too. So, she starts off saying, my boyfriend is co parenting with his ex, but they still live together. And then that was it. So I was like, how is this it? The rest is in the comments.
That's a red flag in itself.
Yeah. Because at first I was like, my your boyfriend's co-parenting with his ex, as he should. They're still living together. Depending on where they live at, some places are really expensive, and if there really is nothing anymore and they have their own rooms, I guess I can just get over things like that. I mean, you're
Yeah.
co-parenting, you're just going in and out for work and all that. But she goes on to say, so that was my first impression. I was like, girl, you're mad that he's co parenting with his ex. Like, come on. Like, you have to co
Yeah.
parent with kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're still living together. I guess that's a deal breaker for some people. It just depends on the situation. But as
Yeah,
I
I
read,
feel you. Like you said, like first time hearing it, I'm like, what? No.
yeah.
But
But
if they,
then,
some people are mature, I gotta give it to you, but we are here on Earth. I don't think that happens very often.
no. So, this is where it gets Juicy.
Okay, I'm ready.
My boyfriend of 18 months lives with his ex and co parents their 15-year-old and 20-year-old. What? I thought when she originally said co parenting, I thought these were like elementary school children or
You know,
younger.
20-year-old. I mean,
I understand you have to still be there for the 15-year-old because they're still not an adult. A 20-year-old? What do you mean you're co parenting a 20-year-old?
for real, because if they really are co-parenting, coddling this 20-year-old, like, you want to be my parents? Like, what? That's so weird.
And it continues.
Oh,
He
God.
also has a 31-year-old from another partner.
Oh, they
Okay.
co-parent as well? In the same house?
Right? Are they also co parenting but in separate houses? Gotta compose myself. That was good. Um, I have never met any of his family members and have had several conversations with him about the relevancy of them knowing that I am someone he is seeing and I am an important person in his life. I've tried not to pressure him about his situation or give him advice or judge the way he is handling his breakup with his partner, but it's hard not to question his choice. What do you think?
Handling his breakup? What do you mean?
Yeah. So
What?
I thought they were broken up for a while. But it
Yeah, me
sounds
too.
like
When
the
you
way
say
she,
you're co-parenting a 20-year-old, I would assume y'all been divorced for 10 years.
yeah, but the way she worded this, it sounds like he just broke up. One of the
Yeah.
commenters says, "Girl, that's not your man, LMAO."
That is someone's husband that is just like, no, we just co-parent my 20-year-old and our Yorkie. I can't leave. We're co-parenting this Yorkie. You know, we have this split decision. The dog means
Yeah.
more to us than anything. Like, do you? I feel that's what people who cheat on their spouse say. They're like, oh, we live together,
Yeah.
but we're not together. Or, oh, I'm divorcing this person, but we still live together. Get the fuck
Hmm.
out.
And she
Like,
said she's never met his friends or family. So it does kind of feel like he's
girl, that's not your
lying that
man.
there's that is not her man. He's clearly still he has to still be with that person.
Yeah, he can't introduce her to the family while he's still taking his ex and their
Yeah.
20-year-old. I'm just it's okay. Like you said, that 15-year-old didn't phase me. I get that.
No.
But
Yeah.
a 20-year-old, and I was thinking maybe they live in the house together because their kids are still young and they're able to do that. That's great. That's cool. Um, People should be able to live a life. I'm sure it makes the kids more comfortable. But your kids are 20 years old. I don't think they care who
Hmm.
you're f***ing. I mean, I hope they don't.
No.
I mean,
I would hope so too. I have a feeling that maybe he is broken up with the co parent, right? But maybe if he says he's dating someone or brings this girl in, he gets kicked out.
that's very true. Whoa, what if he's just broke and he lives with her because he has
What
no
if he's
money?
just broke? Oh, he could. He could just be a broke ass dude.
Yeah. He's
Oh
like, I actually
man,
can't
just
leave my ex's
freeloading.
basement.
A freeloader. God, oh
God.
man, I if I was in a situation like that, I mean, I would never put myself in a situation like that. But leave, girl, leave. You
Yeah.
clearly you're upset. I would be upset. He hasn't introduced you to anybody. That's weird.
Well,
I mean, depending
yeah,
on how long they've been together, because I don't. She didn't say how long they've been together.
that's very true. But if he has a 20-year-old, even if he had that kid young, and I'll just go with 15. My parents were really young when they had me. 15 is the youngest. So if he has a 20-year-old, let's say he's 35. Best case scenario, that's him having a child at a very young age. What are you doing? Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
So this means
Yeah.
he's 35 or older. This is a grown ass man who probably doesn't have a
No, he's
401k.
grown. He's grown because he has a 31-year-old
Oh
child
shit,
too.
I forgot about that. Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Grandparents gone wild. What the
Oh.
f?
Uh,
I always joke that if I got divorced, at least I'd be like in my 50s dating and everything. Girl, it's not better. This is
no.
proof. You're going to be dating a little man child,
The things that
co-parenting a
I
20-year-old
see,
and a 31-year-old. I just,
the things that I see about people who are in their 50s, 60s, even 70s,
Mhm.
it's wild out there. Nobody's safe in the dating pool. No one is safe.
No. And you know what's funny is now that I think about it, my mother-in-law had an ex who lived with his ex-wife. They shared a kid, they shared a grandkid. Their daughter and their granddaughter actually lived with him too. And it was weird, don't get me wrong. It's weird, but it's not weird.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It's what worked in their relationship. It wasn't like they were not flirty or anything together. They were
Yeah.
definitely done. But I don't think he ever I never heard it worded by him. He would just say, I live with my ex-wife. Okay. It was never, I live with my ex-wife because we co parent our daughter and her
Yeah.
daughter. Like it was, I don't know, you just come out and say it. But she also went and spent the night at the house with the ex-wife and her boyfriend. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
like
That's a
she
lot.
was still going around there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it wasn't, she knew him
It
pretty
wasn't hidden.
well. Yeah, this guy's obviously
He's
hiding.
done. It's legit. Like he really is not with her anymore.
Yeah. Like I don't get to say that you're just with this person and then not introduce them to your family and stuff still. Like,
Yeah, that's why I think he's hiding her. Like he's if he has to still be with the person he's co-parenting with, because otherwise, why are you hiding her? It wouldn't make sense to hide her unless the co-parenter is really gonna get that upset that you're with somebody new. But then that sounds like issues between you guys that need to be resolved.
yeah. I mean, like, damn, the guy who killed his wife with a brain tumor was a lot smarter than this guy. Like, jeez. God. Fuck. I just
The people that exist out there, and it's not just men. There's some women out there too that it's like, what are you
oh,
doing?
sneaky, conniving women. Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Um, I feel like we would never blame AI or a brain tumor, though. I mean, I don't know.
No. He's just AI. You have nothing to worry about. He's AI. It's nothing
You're right.
real.
My whole thing is what I take away from that is if I was the person being told, "Oh, don't worry, honey, it's AI." Like you were flirting with an
What a,
intelligence over
what a
me.
robot.
Oh
You
God.
have a relationship with a fake person. That's concerning.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
It's
So they
funny.
even sorry.
It's so funny going back to Brandon's story because he was okay with admitting it's just AI. So he's okay admitting that he's talking to an artificial intelligence robot instead
Yeah,
of an actual person.
like that's supposed to make it better, sir.
Oh my gosh, I can't. Like
AI is just some other guy in another country typing back to him. Jokes on you, Brandon. No. Brandon is such a douchebag name. Are people still using that name as baby names? I haven't heard of Brandon in a while.
I don't think so. I don't know. Could begin to tell you.
God.
Well, that concludes this episode for this week, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be here again shortly. So be sure to check out our episodes. Be sure to subscribe and like and comment if you want to, but it would mean a whole lot if you did, because that would be
Yes.
engagement for us, and we would so appreciate that.
Even if you're AI, follow us.
Even if you're AI.
We accept all forms of life.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Bye.
Bye.